After rewatching Hunter x Hunter with my friend, a very interesting question came up. Which group is better? Phantom Troupe or the Akatsuki? Now, I'm a Naruto fanboy, but it did actually make me think and pause for a second. So I decided I should make a video on this topic and see what everyone else thinks. Oh yeah, and if it wasn't obvious, this video will probably contain spoilers for Naruto or Hunter x Hunter, so you are warned. Let me get that intro. Like I said before, I'm a Naruto fanboy, so I gotta start with the one that I know the most of. Now, when we were first introduced to the Akatsuki, we were already given the vibe that we do not want to mess with these mofos. Namely Kisame and Itachi, since they were the first ones to pull up to the leaf. Well, technically, Orochimaru. But anyway, one advantage I'll give to the Akatsuki is their members. Individually, they have much more interesting characters given with depth and backstories. Not to say that Phantom Troupe didn't. They certainly did. But they didn't execute it as well as the Akatsuki. Looking at you, Itachi. Rest in peace! Or characters within the group like Sasori, who was killed by haha your parents are dead no jutsu. Or, most important of them all, Pain, which I'll tie in with Konan and Yahiko, which is pretty much his body, controlled by Nagato. Anyway, also, there was the most mysterious member, Tobi, or was it Obito? Or wait, wasn't he Madara at some point? And there's a theory going around that he's anyway, whatever. Cinnabon Face was the one who turned out to really be the one pulling the strings in the first place. Which is another advantage I'll give to them, in that the Akatsuki had a much more in-depth origin story and mysteriousness to their intentions when compared to the Phantom Troupe. Now we have the Phantom Troupe. The first advantage I'll give to them is that they feel more like a group overall than the Akatsuki. The Phantom Troupe mostly operated in a group. Yes, there were a couple of episodes you saw them pair off, but majority of the time, any operation was conducted as a group. With the Akatsuki, we saw them mostly go off into pairs and operate that way. The Phantom Troupe also seemed to respect their leader, Chrollo, much more than the Akatsuki did the Pain. Like when Chrollo lost his powers, the majority of the group was devastated. The Phantom Troupe also seemed to have closer ties with each other. For example, the bond that Uvojin, I don't know how to say his name, and Nobunaga, don't know how to say his name either, shared as warriors within the group. Or when Annie 2.0 shot her memories into their heads, even though she knew she was going to die. A couple of members thought she was being controlled, but in the end, their trust for her pushed past the speculation. Another advantage I'll give the Phantom Troupe is their craftiness and skillful approach to things. When we see them act out a plan, you can feel the planning and thought put into it, and each member shows that they are masters to each of their skills. There was a point in the York New City arc where Uvojin, however you say his name, Uvo, yeah, sounds about right, could only use his head and managed to defeat 4 of the Shadow Beasts, hype beasts if you really want to get into it, no problem. The last advantage I'll give the Phantom Troupe is having the best ending for this show. Just listen to this banger! Lastly, I want to talk about similarities between both groups. Both groups have cool leaders that I honestly can't put one over the other. Pain was just too good of a villain, and the best villain in my opinion, in all of Naruto. The man literally went up into the sky like Jesus and destroyed the entire leaf in one move. Look at this! Chrollo was too cool of a villain and had a lot of style and charisma. Both also had an interesting member who turned out not to really be a member the entire time, just being part of the group for their own gains. If you don't know who I'm talking about, I'm referring to the pedophile clown himself, Hisoka, and Zetsu, fuck it.